dawning of the new day shall herald the final end of the rebellion.
Yoda spoke of another.
The other he spoke of is your twin sister.
But I have no sister.
To protect you both from the Emperor, you were hidden from your father when you were born. The Emperor knew, as I did, if Anakin were to have any offspring, they would be a threat to him. That is the reason why your sister remains safely anonymous.
Leia. Leia is my sister.
No! My brother!
Is this the end of He-Man? Will Hordak indeed crush the rebellion? Will Princess Adora be able to save her brother? I don't have an Adora figure. Somebody go buy me an Adora figure.
Find out tomorrow whether she misses or Mrs. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me, man!
I'm not going to kill you. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
That's right, 1989. See, in the last 2+ years here on the 80s Kind of Guy show, we have general gisted in some way, shape, or form, and in no particular order, the years 1980 through 1988. But now, appropriately here on my final episode, which I do hope you're enjoying so far, we're covering the final year of the 80s. And we are back in my home state of sunny California to close it all out. And what you just saw was a partial list of Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles from 1989. I mean, there were plenty more #1 hits, and, I mean, it's the 80s. Just because something didn't go #1 doesn't mean it didn't rule, because like every other year in the 80s, 1989 was just full of fucking great songs, including my personal favorite from 1989, Poison by Alice Cooper. Before we continue discussing this historic year, let's revisit He-Man in his state of peril.
No, my brother. For the honor of Grayskull. Oh, my brother.
There we go, full circle once again, revisiting She-Ra's first ever transformation, Adora's first ever transformation into She-Ra, like we did in 80s Kind of Guy episode 1 over 2 years ago. Now here's a mystery for you though. This, I can tell you, as a Masters of the Universe fanatic, this is the closest He-Man has ever come to death. And riddle me this. Who put him into that situation? Who is the badass villain that had the most powerful man in the universe on the brink of death? We'll get to that later. Back to 1989. You see, to me, this year was a real changing of the guard. Not just because it was the last year of the decade, but, you know, so many things were changing. You know, you had your usual 80s icons doing their thing, Bon Jovi, Madonna, Gloria Estefan, all these great artists just kicking ass and taking names at the top of the music charts. But in 1989, for the most part, the charts were absolutely dominated by new artists. Paula Abdul, New Kids on the Block, Milli Vanilli, Roxette, Fine Young Cannibals.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Even planned that, but it was the perfect segue. You see, this day and age in the 2010s, when you watch MTV, you're not watching any music videos. And why the fuck would you want to? Today's music sucks. You're watching shitty-ass reality shows. You turn on MTV to watch 16 and Pregnant and other bullshit. Back in 1989, though, you would turn on MTV to watch great music videos like the ones I showed you earlier. And if you wanted to watch reality TV, you could, because 1989 gave birth to reality television. Yes, Cops is known as the very first reality TV show. Look how we've degenerated in less than 30 years. And as the Goldbergs, which has been renewed for a third season, pointed out, an 80s show is only as good as its theme song. And Cops had one of the greatest theme songs of all fucking time. And stay tuned. We're going to continue in part 2 of this, my final episode.
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it.